welcome to another episode of the Yellow City Kids Podcast. I am Hernan Ramirez, and I am joined by Cristiano del Fuego, Patrick D. River,
hi,
and I am joined by two very special guests, Mr. Munky,
yes,
and Miss Krystal. How you doing?
Hi.
How you guys both doing tonight?
Hi.
we're doing good.
I'm great.
I'm asking for her.
I feel like I have a full family reunion right now, like over here, and that kind of reminds me of a conversation I had just a little while ago. Is that no matter how like far into the future we get, we live our own lives and shit like that, right? But you guys and me and my family, we're always gonna have that little waking up in the mornings and just chilling with each other. Like, do you guys have any like cool memories about that?
No,
Waking
Actually.
up in the morning and just chilling with each other?
Yeah. Like, do you guys
I'd feel more of them too, because there was an age gap between us. So
oh shoot, how big?
7 years between me
Yeah.
and this guy.
Okay,
So we're only
that's not too
like
big.
a year
They're
apart.
like a year apart. They're Chicano twins.
I mean, like-
what they call. Exactly 9
Oh,
months
but I was
apart,
a
not
girl
fun.
and he was a boy, so
True.
Yeah.
he didn't ever want me around.
But like you guys get me. Like no matter what happens, you're
We're
married,
always family.
you're married and all that. You have those memories where you guys are all just chilling,
Yeah,
like no
there's some.
care in the world, just
Yeah.
chilling, relaxing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty badass. Like you can't replicate that with anyone else ever.
True.
That's pretty dope.
To
I'm
an
not gonna lie. But do y'all have any like badass memories? Like, would y'all wake up and watch cartoons together or anything like that, or is that just my family?
I mean, you kind of did more separately. We like different
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Also, you and your siblings are a lot close.
You're a lot closer.
That's
Age.
Age-wise.
Yeah, yeah.
Collectively, y'all are all.
That is wild. I get that a lot. That me and my family, we're just way closer. But
I just meant
Y'all are,
age-wise.
y'all are full
Yeah.
house. We're married with children.
Cosby Show.
Cosby
is
Show.
Cosby Show? I don't know. I feel like Cosby Show. They were
I
pretty
never
damn
really
close.
watched
Family
that, honestly.
Matters.
Oh,
They
okay.
were still close.
What
but
was the better one? Cosby Show or Family Matters?
Family Matters.
Family Matters
easy.
for sure.
Really?
I was a Cosby Show guy.
I was kind of a Cosby
Yeah,
Show.
you were.
You
That
bet you
explains a lot
were.
of your behavior
Yeah.
in your age now.
Yeah, those pudding, he got those pudding pop recipes.
Yeah, you did. the poor
The
thing.
jello pudding.
All of those houses are based on like a real house, or do you think they used the real house on the set?
I think they're
No,
real houses.
The pictures of the houses from outside.
Yeah.
There's a real house somewhere.
Yeah, but they're still
But
built
the,
set.
the set, yeah, inside the house, it's a set.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because it is a little too wide for
Yeah, and it has to be where the camera can go from one room to the next.
Yep.
I feel like there was a show where it was like the same set, and I caught that. I was like, that's like,
Yeah.
it was a Full House set,
Mhm.
but they
Uh-huh.
used it somewhere else. I was
Like
like,
Boy Meets World or something like that.
yeah. I was
No,
like, that's-
well, I don't know if it's a house, but I think it's the school from Saved by the Bell. Wasn't it in Raven?
Maybe.
Something
Something
that?
like that.
possibly.
That so Raven was the same hallway in school, maybe something
I don't know.
like that.
I thought it was the kitchen, the Full House kitchen.
maybe.
So
I
are
think the house in Full House was the same one in Fuller House.
all of those like actually shot like, you know how you said they used the picture or whatever,
Yeah,
but
from
they're all
outside.
they're all still shot in Hollywood, or no?
No. Well,
No.
yeah, maybe the episodes are probably shot in Hollywood.
Because I remember reading an article about how like there's a circle around L.A. or Hollywood or whatever. If
The
you
Hollywood Hills.
if you film outside of it, it costs like 5 times more to pay your actors or something like that. So I feel like have you guys ever heard of that? Or
No.
No.
We're not that familiar with the industry.
Yeah, maybe I'm just reading too many articles, but I remember hearing that something about like if you there's like an actual like everybody in Hollywood knows the line, but there's like so much terrain around. Oh shoot, we had the
Yeah, I
we had the
know.
fan.
I heard it.
Let's start over
I was trying to
again.
be subtle, but
Damn,
it's fine.
it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, sorry guys, we'll try to do something about that fan noise. Damn, that is. I was wondering about
It
that.
felt too cool in here.
It felt real
Something
nice.
Something was
Something
wrong.
was wrong.
It's gonna be a sauna, so if you guys appreciate us going through all of that, can you give us a like and a subscribe? And we'd greatly appreciate that. And yeah, but anyways, back to the Hollywood thing. There's so much terrain around Hollywood that like they don't even have to film outside of that circle. Like there's hills. It's kind of crazy that there's just you can look at random movies and you can, like, if you look good enough, you can see that, it's the same landscape and all that.
Speaking of looking good, go ahead and shout out the sponsor.
Oh, yeah. Krystal. Ladies and gentlemen, we have
History.
our first ever. Can we get a drum roll? The first sponsor of the podcast, Miss Krystal. Can you please tell us about your
business?
Yeah, your
My
business.
Your side hustle.
So,
Your side hustle.
My little side hustle is I actually sell Rodan and Fields, which is just like we sell skincare products.
Okay.
So I mean, like anything from acne to oily skin to
You're ugly.
redness in the face. Does not cure ugly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it'll get you halfway there.
Well, to be honest, like how effective do you think skincare, could be? Like, can you, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that do skincare, they're a lot of them are trying to regress, right? Or they're trying to, capture
age.
go back in age, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So how much do you think
yeah.
you can put a number on how far back you can go, or it just depends on person to
It
person?
just depends on the person. But
Okay.
like, I mean, I've seen results, like amazing results, where this like lady you can just tell. And I mean, like, I'm not talking about pictures, like I'm talking real life, like where she's like wrinkled right here, and then like she buys this regimen, and like within 2 weeks she looks 10 years younger, and I'm not even lying. Like, it's amazing.
Damn. And do you have a special for our audience to take advantage of, or
But there's actually all kinds of specials on the website. If you go and look on my website, you can find all your specials and find all kinds of deals. It's good stuff. And actually, if you become what they call a preferred customer, you get like 10% off of each time you order. And it's like a $20 fee, and then 10% off after that.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys want to support the podcast, definitely check out the website. We'll link it below.
Yes.
And we'll also put it somewhere probably on the screen. We'll see. We'll see what Patrick does with all
see what
that.
we do. We'll see me look 10 years younger,
And
I'm
even
down.
though I already look.
yeah, you guys are supporting the podcast, and it really helps us. It really, really helps us out. She said that she was gonna buy us like new lights and like mics and stuff like that if you guys buy enough. So just kind of throwing that out there.
Seems like I didn't please say all that.
The guests are still holding mics, please.
Right?
Get them a stand.
It does feel a little bad that we.
That's on the way. One's on the way.
Yeah, we got one on the way, but help out our definitely check out our sponsor. It really helps out the podcast, and we greatly appreciate it, and our sponsors greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys. So now, I wanted to ask you, because I feel like you two have something in common that I feel like you guys can both give us perspective on, is that you are married and that you are currently like in a really serious relationship.
Yes.
All right, 100%. Yeah,
I mean,
Put it on my
we've only been
blast.
dating for a year.
yeah, dude. I mean,
That's pretty
honestly,
good though.
For
These
real.
days.
yeah.
I'd say serious. Yeah.
So, in your mind, Krystal, I know there's all these stats that are released right now, right? And a lot of them are saying that most marriages fail. In your opinion, why do you feel, or do you feel that way? And if so, why do you think it's happening?
Honestly, I do feel like most marriages fail, especially when they're young.
Yeah.
Like, you get married really young, but a whole big part of it, and like, I'm not the most religious person out there, but
Yeah.
you have to form your relationship, any kind of relationship, not just like, with your spouse or with your girlfriend or whatever, but like friendships and stuff too. You've got to include God in it, or else it's nothing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they've taken religion out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So not very many people actually, like, you know what I mean? Half of them don't even know how to start that. So
All right.
that's my opinion.
Gotcha. And if there was something, I know we were talking about a little bit earlier about some other relationships, and you said something about like you feel like you said something about women working, or what was that again? Like,
So a big issue
in your
is-
opinion too,
yeah,
by the way. By the
in
way,
my opinion.
by the way, she's not like don't think that she's
so
like a
I'm not no
skincare.
therapist.
yeah. Please,
not a therapist.
by the way, asterisk. This is just her opinion. We're a bunch of dudes over here, by the way. So
Yeah, she's also
Who's
the
the
first
first one?
female
yeah,
guest.
she's the first female guest, and I'm
Killing it.
in my personal opinion, I feel like the best thing that I can ask her, not just for myself, but for a bunch of other dudes watching. I have seen the stats on YouTube, and a bunch of you guys are guys. So
For a
I think
friend of mine.
I think we could learn a little something from Krystal.
So, a question again. I'm sorry.
So that was a brother response.
Right. You were saying something about work and like a relationship. We were talking about a relationship a while back, and you said earlier before we started recording.
Yeah, so a bunch of relationships, in my opinion, fail too because a lot of girls feel lonely being stuck at the house. So, there's this, especially like in the Mexican heritage, is like the man's supposed to work, and
Right.
that's how it is.
Oh yeah, totally.
I don't feel that way. Like I've always been more
Americanized,
like-
maybe? Is that what it would be?
not really, but like
Modernized?
Modern.
I don't sit there and be like, oh, I can do anything a man can do. You know what I mean? But like,
Right.
I would like to contribute. Why should he have to be tired the entire time?
Right.
And
Right,
I
right,
stay
right.
at home with the kids. Like, if I can help, why not help? So I'm not stuck at home bored with the kids, doing the dishes. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And he's just out there working. And then he comes home and, the food's supposed to be made for him, all that kind of
Right.
stuff. We both work, and I'm like, get your own sandwich, man. I'm like, I work
Like
just
one-
as hard as you do.
One cooks, one cleans. or
That actually-
Yeah,
y'all help
you know,
each other do both. kind
That
of
actually
thing.
makes a lot of sense now that you say it that way, because like it feels like one of them has a little more freedom, Like it feels
Yeah.
like even though one guy is busting his ass, the guy's busting his ass out there. It's easy to like kind of look at it. It's like, oh well, he gets to go out, I don't. And I guess that makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Yeah.
Damn, I never thought about it that way. What do you think, Pat? I mean, what do you think, Monkey? Sorry,
Monkey.
I'm sorry, Monkey. I apologize. Please,
Monkey
please don't
pets.
hold that on. Please don't hold that against me.
I'll let it slide this one time.
You get one, buddy.
You kind of see it that way or nah?
Yeah. Both me and my girlfriend have jobs, and like even if we were a little older, because we're still kind of young. So if we got older and we decided we could get a place together, I still feel like we could both work and we'd be all right. Like we'd be fine.
You think that would be the best way to go at it, or you'd like to maybe go a little more traditional? Like, what if she sat down and said like, what if I do all the housework and you do all the, you go out and you work? Would you be cool with that? Or would you be like listening to Krystal and be like,
I'd kind of be like, why are you doing that? Like
Yeah.
we don't have kids. You just want to mooch.
oh, that is true. Yeah,
Mm,
true.
yeah.
Now, if I had a kid,
Yeah.
and she was willing to do that, then I'd be like, "Fuck, I'm gonna go find a better job."
Insurance.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's I don't know how to
It's a
put it
different
without sounding
situation.
kind of, because I wouldn't want to stay home with the kid and just sit home all
Yeah.
day,
I
which is
would.
why I can see why girls get bored.
Yeah.
Just sitting there at the house, just like, this is my life. I sit home and I watch the kids. I clean dishes. That's my life.
True.
I would be a stay-at-home husband.
I would. Is that bad to say? Like, I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Like, to stay home, not stay home husband, but like kind of like work at home, but still be
Work from home husband.
I couldn't
Work from home husband?
I couldn't, dude.
no.
I could not work from home. I'm too lazy.
Yeah.
So I actually have like an opportunity to work from home at the moment, and is not as good as people think it is. Like maybe for like the first month, you're
Yeah.
like, heck yeah, you know what I mean? But then after a while, you're just kind of like, I want to get out. I need to get out of this house.
Have you been doing that since the beginning? Like since all the whole like COVID crap happened, or no? Or just this happened recently?
No, it happened more recently.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
And you kind of see it that way.
Yeah.
Like,
I was just like, it's not what people
I-
think.
is it more- is
It's
it more-
harder?
yeah.
Because you're having to focus on your job,
right.
but you're also having to, like, in my case, I'm having
Right.
to focus on my job, but I'm having to focus on watching the kids as well. you know, like I had to do 2 jobs at once, and I'm just like sitting here, you know, doing my thing on the computer, and I'm like, oh shit, where's my 2-year-old? I gotta find her. Like, where are you at? And she's over there in the toilet, and I'm like, no.
Damn.
Just have to stop doing what I'm doing over here to go tend to her, and then once I'm done with her, I gotta make sure I come back to. That's not what people think.
So it's just more like it sounds kind of nice, but once you actually put it in practice,
yeah.
But I've heard a lot of people say that they prefer now that all this crap happened, that a lot of people do want to work at home, or they see it that they can work at home, so a lot of more people want to work at home.
Mm-hmm.
But
which, I mean, I guess it just depends on the person too, because.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's harder for me. I would prefer to be at the office and just focusing on one thing.
Yeah.
But
unless you drive to work's over 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, that's true too. My job is like half a block away from my house.
You saves you on the commute there and back. And
yeah. That's cool. Well, by the way, Krystal, you have a 10-year-old, right? Or is he? No, he's not 10 years old yet.
He's 9. He will be.
He's
10.
going to be 10.
Yeah.
In your opinion, to be honest, do you feel because I had this theory, or I don't know, but I don't really want to call it a theory, but I feel like because of the whole COVID crap, that a lot of the kids, they kind of all the schooling that they went through online, I feel like they learned nothing. Like I honestly feel like they probably, because while the whole COVID crap was happening, I also took online classes. And I didn't take it seriously at all. Like, honestly, like, I just looked at it as like, just read this page, answer the questions, whatever. Like, I didn't even bother trying to retain any of it. What do you see that with your son, or you haven't even thought about it that way?
So it's a little different with like my kid, because I'm real into his schoolwork, and I want to know what's happening, and I want to know what exactly he's doing. My biggest issue was math. There's a different type of math. Like the way they do core math is, in my opinion, ridiculous. So I taught him how I know. And he started failing because I wasn't teaching him how they were.
Wait.
What I mean?
What, is there like different answers or what?
The way you multiply.
There's a new
the way you multiply things.
No, but I mean, I would think that regardless, you would get the same answer, right?
Yeah, that should matter, but no, it doesn't.
I actually got into an argument with the teacher because I was like, in life, if I do something one way and somebody does something another way, but we
get the same answer.
Get the same answer, and
it doesn't matter.
Get it right. It's not gonna matter. And she was like, but that's just how we have to do it. Like, basically, she didn't care how I felt.
The same thing is, she works for the government.
Is she like a fucking robot,
she
though?
She has to do it that way.
But still, like, I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, isn't her job just to pass? I mean, let's be honest, right? Like, it's kind of the education in America has gotten to the point where it's like, basically, if enough kids pass, that's all that fucking matters. If they pass the state test, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that fucking matters. Right? I'm pretty sure.
Even, taking I call it STAR, but I know it's not STAR. No, it is STAR.
It is
I
STAR.
called it TAX. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But the STAR test, you don't show your work on there. You bubble a circle. I mean, like, you know what I mean? You fill in the circle. And so it doesn't matter how you get the answer as long as you get the right one.
Munky, you're probably are you young enough that you took core or no? Or you don't know anything about that?
Core?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Like the math.
What is that?
What do they call it? Math core or what?
Yeah, well, yeah.
My question is how you have to draw those boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
How do they do it when they start getting up to like algebra and stuff? Because then you can't fucking draw a box.
Right, you're gonna have to like a whole.
Yeah, it's like when you get to calculus, like, I don't know how
well,
to multiply these.
They lead you up to it.
But you didn't have to deal with any of that crap or no? Or was it still like normal math?
I'm pretty sure it was still just normal algebra.
Yeah,
I still didn't get it, but it was normal.
With William, like multiplication.
That's besides the point.
It's like a table.
So like
right?
you say like five times 7. Like you have 5 desks in a row and there's 7 rows. He has to draw out each desk, and then
so you
five on this row and 5
like you
on this
have
row
to write it down.
And then that eventually, once you get to a certain grade level, then they're like, okay, so you remember this. Let's make it easier, and then they teach you our math.
Oh,
okay. Wait, what?
Okay, I thought it was like
okay.
That's just to learn. It's like a pre. to get you to simplify. I thought you were still doing that all the way up to like junior high.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
thought it was like the new
No,
norm.
eventually they learn the same way we do.
Okay.
It's just ridiculous how they try to make them get there. And I'm like, just teach them from the beginning.
Yeah. Do you feel? I mean, he's past that now, right? Or he's still doing?
No,
or
he's still in that. Because I mean, every day he comes home and he's like, "Mom, this is stupid." Like,
so even he notices that it's
Yeah.
stupid.
because I taught him my way when
Oh.
we had to be the teachers as
Yeah.
parents. Like I taught him. I was like, "No, that's dumb. Look at this." And I showed him my way, and he's like, "Oh, okay." So then
Yeah,
you go back to
makes
class, and he's just like, "Why am I doing this? You could do it like this." And she's like,
No.
"No, you
We're not
can't."
supposed to teach
Like,
them.
Yeah.
like, does she see the like? You can kind of like see it in
I'm
her
sure
eyes that she
teachers-
knows
yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Oh, definitely. But
Damn.
she's
It's
just
not, it's not their call though. It's
What?
Yeah, it's
Dude,
a
that's
state-
ridiculous.
It's the state of
It's the
Texas.
state or the government.
Is it
Oh,
only Texas is doing that crap?
No,
no,
I'm just
it's
saying.
everywhere.
But I'm just
Oh.
saying, like,
It's
by
political,
the state of
obviously.
Texas tells you what you have to teach.
and how you have to teach?
That's kind of
Which
wild.
is kind of dumb because teachers still have to make plans. You know what I mean? Why
Yeah.
submit plans if you're going to tell them what they have to teach?
American education.
That is
system,
kind of
that's all it
weird,
is.
honestly.
Yeah.
When did it
Because
start?
this-
Well, you have to
the-
teach this, but I'm not going to tell you how to teach it.
Like, has your kid been doing it the whole time? Like, as for as long as you remember? Like,
Yeah.
he did it? Okay, so maybe it's been on for a while, but I guess not long enough that you were doing it.
I want to say it started when I got into college because that was my thing was I wanted to be a math teacher.
I saw you were still in school when that happened.
I was in junior high when she graduated.
So,
Well, I don't. It was like 4x4 math or some nonsense like that, and I quit. I was like, I'm not gonna be a math teacher no more. This is ridiculous.
You know what they did? It was they probably started it young, so I was already past it.
oh, yeah.
So it was just built up to that by now. I was
Yeah.
already old enough to just do regular what they were doing.
Yeah. It's kind of like what happened with us over here is that, because you probably took the TAS test, right?
Toss.
Toss.
Pass, whatever. it is.
I took the tax test.
I
Yeah.
took both. Yeah, they transitioned when we were.
But
at junior high.
did you take the STAR test or no?
No.
But you took the STAR
Yes.
test. Did you? You didn't,
I
right?
didn't take the STAR test.
That's kind of wild that we all... That's weird.
I took TOS too, but it was
Yeah,
like
it
third
was
grade.
TOS, then-
Is it even the same test though? Or
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
different name.
Oh, okay.
Just a standard. It's a different company.
I always thought that tax and TOS were like just Texas made, but the STAR one was like the whole countrywide one. You know?
What's
don't-
it stand
I don't
for?
think it is.
Student state.
Right, because the
something,
the tax probably stands for Texas something.
Yeah, Texas Assessment of Knowledge and Skills.
Yeah.
How did I know that? How did I know that? How did I know that?
Brain. It was fucking.
That was
branded
a
into your
question
brain.
on his.
And he said it on
packet.
autopilot. He
Dude.
didn't even realize he
I
said
did-
it.
I was just
I feel like we
mumbling
were,
shit, and then it came to me. I was like, oh.
I feel like we were on the Millionaire.
You were brainwashed.
Uh,
bro.
what's that?
That was
What's
like
that
the
one?
Russian-
What's that
the
one show?
Russian sleep.
Do you want to be a millionaire? Is that what it's called? I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like you just won like the $1 million.
That's what it feels like.
What is that? When they brainwash project in the 60s?
Project
And you say-
Ultra something like
Ultra Instinct.
that. No.
No.
Oh, Project
Project
MK Ultra.
MK Ultra.
MK Ultra.
That's what it was.
The words, right? The
Yeah.
words.
What
the
was it
trigger
again?
words?
Can you look it up real quick just to make sure that we get it right?
No, just
We
No.
fact
Right
check
out.
now. We've
No,
never
no,
fact
no
checked
fact
before.
check.
No. I mean, honestly,
That's
it's
what-
like, have you guys ever heard of that?
We talk
MK
out of our
Ultra?
ass.
Me and
No.
Munky are just sitting here
Dude,
like.
it's
It's
a
like
trip.
Mortal Kombat.
You guys don't care. You not care about like conspiracy theories or anything? Like y'all not into that? Or-
Not
He's
really.
in
No,
the
not
sun.
really.
That's
It's like-
why.
it's like
That's
a-
why they don't know.
it's like a
That's-
brainwash thing,
Yeah.
basically. Like they brainwash you, and then you don't remember it, and you like become.
like
there's
is
different
there a wiki
things.
on there? Or
I think
anything like that?
Then they brainwash you. They teach you stuff, and then you only remember it when you're under the brainwash.
It's
Oh, is that what that
Project MK Ultra.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
sure.
trying to
Again, I'm talking out of my ass.
There's a
'cause that's
whole
what we
bunch.
do.
I really don't want to read through all this.
Then this is this podcast.
there's no simmer. There's no like summary.
No.
Simmery.
Simmery.
What was that? What was that? Nah.
Nothing.
I
Basically,
almost had one,
they just
but-
brainwashed you with LSD. You know?
Oh. Ooh.
Hey.
Hey. Well,
Where
hold
were
on.
they when
Hold
I was
on.
in
talking.
school?
Hold on.
I
Hold
actually
on.
said something to Christopher the other day about that. Like
Yeah,
there was a
the-
teacher
the
who
hot
was
teachers that-
giving out marijuana to their kids, and I was like, "Where were they when we were in school?"
Was it the
first?"
Stony Patch Kids one? That
I have
I think I
no
heard.
idea.
I saw the story
Stony
just
Patch
today.
Kids.
Yeah, no, yeah. She thought, the guy that I was talking about it basically said, you don't do that twice by accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was called Stony Patch Kids. It's like
They're
Sour Patch Kids, but
I've always
With marijuana.
wanted those, like
the high
like how
version.
you see the like edibles, like when we look into the dispensary, there's nothing like how when you see pictures where like they have the infused Funyuns or the
right. Yeah, I've
infused
never seen that.
Sour
Crap.
Patch Kids or infused. I'm like, where are those at?
Yeah. If you guys are from Colorado, please do tell us.
Are they in like only in California or
Yeah,
something?
are they in California? Maybe. That's probably
you know
why.
I'm talking about like
Yeah.
infused hot
Yeah.
Cheetos, and
Yeah.
then you're like,
I want
some
I
of
want to eat
those.
those. I want some
It's
of
the
those.
munchies before the high.
Does that get rid of the
The
munchies?
munchies
By the
give
way?
It
me
would
the
be
high.
never ending.
Right.
Oh my god.
I would still be a bitch and be like, oh, the hot Cheetos after like 10 of them.
Can't get
Yeah.
enough though.
Yeah. Oh, let's kick it in. All right, now I'm hungry. I want some more. Damn it.
It's never ending.
Not saying that y'all do it,
Time
but if y'all got to choose a snack to infuse with, which one would y'all choose?
I think I'd go Rice Krispie. I'd go the old school route.
Man,
That's too sweet.
it's
for
too
me.
big.
Nah, that
It's too
sounds
big a
good.
bar too.
Well, I mean, it depends how big.
You
know how
gonna eat
big
the
the
whole
bar.
candy?
It can be a regular bar. You know, the little one.
I'd like to know
I'm-
how much
I might
I'd like
have
to eat.
seen it been done.
Let's
in-
just say-
at a Rice Krispie before.
Let's just say
Yeah,
it's the
I'm pretty sure that exists
let's say it's the
already.
perfect amount. Let's just say it's the perfect amount. What snack would you choose?
What snack? I don't really snack.
Like, okay, I mean, I would just figure your favorite snack and you just make that.
Yeah, but I don't really. You know what? Do y'all remember in high school that little vending machine that they had? And
Oh,
then, like, eventually
that
they
vending
closed
machine.
it.
Yes.
Them assholes, by the way.
Ha.
But
Why
there
did-
used to be
Y'all
some
can't
little
have nice
blue.
things.
It was a little blue bag, and it was hot fries, like Cheddar's hot
Yeah,
fries
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Oh, those
Yeah.
brands
Didn't it have like
are
some dude with a
nasty.
cap, like a
Yeah,
big
like
cap?
with the red
Yeah,
cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
I love those things.
You can't find them anymore?
Infused those?
No, I find them like they sell them at Dollar General. But
Oh,
But now you want them
infused.
yeah, I want them
With a little-
infused.
Yeah.
That would
with
be
a little
amazing.
spice.
A little spice.
a little
spicy
kick to it.
Spice it
of
up.
life.
Oh, would you go chips or candy, or would you
Ooh, that's a
or
good
gummy
question.
or what
Damn.
Gummies already exist.
or chocolate?
Ooh,
But I'm saying like
ooh.
what kind of snack?
Are y'all gonna look at me weird if I say something like, "What do they infuse?" Like,
Tostadas.
What'd you say?
Tostadas.
damn,
Enchiladas.
An infused torta.
damn. Y'all, I'm regretting what I thought of. This is
That's genius.
yeah. That's,
Nobody steal that.
You-
That's
you-
copyrighted.
Yeah. We're making it a food truck.
yeah, for
We're
real.
making a food truck
We're gonna
with
go
infused
make a
tostadas.
taco truck.
Is that even? Do you think that'd be
Like
like?
It looks like cilantro.
Yeah. Instead of cilantro, it's. Me das dos
Oh my
tacos.
goodness. Yes, they are.
Yes.
Sprinkle it up.
But I was gonna say, don't look at me weird. But what if the whole the whole Thanksgiving, the traditional Thanksgiving dinner was infused? I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of the shit. Like
Everybody look at him weird.
You stuff your turkey?
I don't know.
But Black Friday would go
I don't know.
ham.
I don't know how they do it.
The ham infused.
I don't know. I think Black Friday would lose a lot more sales because everybody just be like eating it, just crashing
I'm
out.
not going.
Hell no.
Cyber Monday though.
Yeah, hit
But
me
you
up
know
on
it's
that.
actually been extended though. Like you can order online stuff on Black Friday.
I feel like
I never go to Black Friday.
I feel like Black Friday is
Yeah,
kind
I
of
know.
like
Just order
it's not a full scam, but kind of like a scam,
Oh yeah, totally.
right?
Definitely.
Isn't it?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but still, fuck it. Good prices.
So I'm giving them away. So Christmas presents, not mine.
True. True that. But I mean, would that be a little weird? I mean, I guess it is. Maybe.
As a turkey?
That's
The
too
whole-
much. The whole meal.
Yeah.
It'd be too much.
True. Okay, but in this like the way we were talking about, it's just the right amount. You know, like one
It
one
would-
full plate of the turkey, the ham, the
mac-
mushrooms, not
The
the
mac and
mushrooms.
cheese.
Yeah, the mac and cheese. It's oh
Nobody
shoot,
mess
that's
with the mac and cheese, so-
that's controversial, by the way. That's
What?
controversial. Is mac and cheese a Thanksgiving food? Yes or no?
Only
Yes.
if Tia Sylvia makes it.
Only if my tia Sarah makes it.
Only if my Tia Sylvia makes it. Shout out to you, Tia Sylvia.
What do you think, Munky?
Best
like it.
macaroni and cheese.
Yeah,
Is-
I'd
but-
be
but is
disappointed
it?
if there's
Okay.
not mac and cheese there.
What about
I
you,
guess
Jay?
it's an Americanized thing because we're more Americanized.
I mean, I
and-
don't think there's anything more American except like maybe 4th of July than Thanksgiving. So,
Oh yeah. Well,
True.
do you have tamales at Thanksgiving?
oh the hell yeah, I do.
Yeah.
See, we don't.
Oh,
We're
That's
not
I
Mexicans.
kind of wish we did though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
actually,
lie.
to be honest, we had tamales like we like just a day ago.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. It's a delicacy, and once a year maybe we'll get them.
Hate you.
What about infused tamales? Would that be?
That would be bomb.
Yeah. I know you don't do it. You don't do it. Y'all, for the record, none of us do it.
This is a hypothetical.
Yeah, this is hypothetical. Yeah. Don't test us.
In a universe where you did do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you hear like the multiverse
I feel
theory,
like it fuck with the taste a little. You think it fuck with the taste?
That is true. Because you can taste it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I've heard. I've heard you
So
can
it
taste it.
says on YouTube.
I read a lot of statistics and articles.
They say that you can taste it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you do have a point. You know, like you can't exactly infuse everything, right? You can't infuse like milk because obviously that would like.
They make sodas.
I don't know.
They make sodas with it.
True, that is true.
I'm pretty
They're
sure
probably
you
gross,
actually
though.
can infuse it with literally anything. Honestly,
What about you, Chris? What is the snack that you'd be like?
the snack.
You see it and you'd be like,
the snack
you
that
think about
smiles
it.
back.
Goldfish?
They probably already have it. Though,
I'm not
imagine.
a goldfish fan.
I feel like you can only eat so much goldfish if you don't have a drink. Like you have to have a drink, right?
I can't eat this without no drink.
Right?
Goldfish.
100% or no? Or you can just
Well,
snack
no,
on them, like,
honestly, I drink all the time anyway.
Oh, okay.
I always have to have something to drink.
Cause I feel like if you throw enough in there, it's just like
Yeah.
you're gonna die.
Are they the same as Cheez-Its because they taste the same?
No, they don't.
No, they do
Goldfish
not.
They
and
do
no,
not.
Goldfish and Cheez-Its taste the same.
no,
I'd rather have Cheez-Its.
that's a lie. Cheez-Its
I
are
don't
better.
like Cheez-Its. I'd rather have goldfish.
I don't like neither.
Okay, you can get the fuck
So
out of
he
here.
said they taste the same. That's what he said. He's on my side.
People who say
No,
neither.
you don't go with that logic. That's not sound logic.
People who say neither are full of themselves.
Neither.
Did you sent me that meme, right? Or who was it that said that?
I made it.
Who made it? Because I say
It was
neither,
the-
right?
It was the Volturi from Twilight. The vampires that look down on everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like neither just sounds way better. Honestly, I don't say
It's more elegant.
Of course it does.
Quite.
right
Because you're
Indeed.
full of yourself.
because I'm full of myself.
Exactly.
I say envelope as opposed to envelope.
I say envelope too,
I
but
say
that's
envelope, yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying it at work
Oh,
yesterday.
hey, there you
Say
go.
Envelope.
Envelope sounds weird.
I think I say both.
Yeah,
Like now that I think about it, like I've said envelope and I say envelope.
I do say both, neither and neither. It just depends on how which one's gonna
It
sound
depends
better.
on if he has McDonald's money or.
It
Yeah.
depends who I'm talking to and their intelligence status.
Well,
I,
that's
I,
That's
just
I,
also
'cause
true.
I have different conversations.
Yeah.
That is true. Depending on who you're talking to, you can talk
Depending on their intelligence level.
Mhm. Are you impressed by like big words or
No.
nah?
No.
All right.
not
I
at
feel
all.
like if they
I'm like dumb that down.
Because
for
I don't
me, sir,
understand that.
please.
I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Exactly. Exactly. Can you
Is that
dumb
what
that down for me,
Movie
sir?
quotes.
Is that what it
Movie
is?
quotes.
Trying to go to the bank and they give you a loan. I'm like, just tell me what I owe. Shut your mouth.
I remember I used the word in a class. I said vex, and the dude was like, "Don't be using your big words, bro. That's a 3-lettered word."
Well, there was a meme about that too, where the teacher, a little girl used the word vex,
Oh, really?
and then the teacher knocked off points and said you should have just used another like a dumber similar word.
Annoying.
And then the mom was like, if she meant that, she would have said that. Like,
Yeah.
no, you can't give
Yeah.
her minus points for using a smaller
Yeah,
word.
exactly. But big words,
Indubitably.
indubitably.
I hate that word.
You hate indubitably?
Patrick uses it all the
I use
time.
it all the time.
Holy crap!
I used to say
it lost its meaning.
what was it? I would say come again a lot just because it was this fancy word instead of what?
Come again?
Come again?
I tried excuse me, and then people like shot that down real quick. Just shut the hell up.
Excuse me?
Excuse? Yeah, that's yeah. I worked with a girl who used to use perturbed all the time, but her intelligence level wasn't there, so it was kind of more like she learned that word and she
That was a
just
cool
used
word.
it all the time.
It was a
because
cool word.
She thought it made her sound smart.
Do you have like a cool like a go-to cool word that you
Eccentric.
Eccentric. Well, we already know that one.
Indubitably.
Y'all don't have one.
Quite.
You don't have one that you learned it in like a movie. You know, sometimes movies make a big deal out of big words, and and
don't
people
have
took
one.
it with them. Like there was that one movie with the Titanic guy. What's his name? Leonardo Dicaprio.
Yeah.
He was. I'm not the best like person to bring up names when it comes to actors, but he did that one movie with where he was like a criminal, right? And he said, "I concur." Like that was the whole like a big old thing for a while, like saying,
yes, I concur.
Yeah, quite.
Yes, I concur.
Quite.
I concur to that statement.
Right.
And
I feel like a lot of
He was
people.
about to say it. I'm about to show you how Munky felt.
That's why they put.
that's why we put monkey in the
Yeah.
middle. A monkey in the middle.
Monkey in the middle.
Monkey in the middle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
Full circle. Do y'all have a cool word to go to or nah?
No.
Y'all don't have one? Come on, y'all gotta have one.
I like
Definitely,
saying
maybe.
What?
Definitely.
indefinitely.
It's not really like.
Yeah.
Indefinitely.
No, I just.
I was learning Spanish, and I had an audiobook where it was talking about past tenses,
Yeah.
and I used aba.
Abba?
So aba, like ABA, aba.
For
Abba?
what? What the
Like-
hell?
That's a
Like-
Spanish word.
Yeah. Oh, it's the past
Like
tense. No,
hablaba?
it's the end. Yeah, hablaba or
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You didn't let me finish. It's the past tense of it.
My bad.
So and the thing goes like,
Yeah.
trabajaba. So all day I was like, trabajaba. And then I went to trabajamos. Trabajamos. I was saying it all day. I was waiting for some Mexican guy so I could bust it out.
Yeah.
Someone talk to me in Spanish.
Trabajamos.
Trabajamos.
I worked at O'Reilly's in Harvard, right?
Yeah.
And there was this he's like 21 or so kid. He I mean, I'm pretty sure he smoked weed, but like his personality just all the time he sounded like he was high, but he wasn't always high. But
Yeah.
just one day out of nowhere, he's like, "What is damn it, now I can't even think of it."
We put you on the spot.
It's a Spanish phrase where you say all the time, but it just means
¿Qué way?
No.
¿Qué way? Así no way.
Anybody want to take some wild guesses?
I'm just gonna brain fart. for
Did
like
you just?
10
¿Qué
minutes.
rollo?
Was that did your eye just like twitch like
Yeah.
10,000 times right there? I swear it's just like a
It's
like
There, a
Reboot,
lot
yeah.
of Hereford people would be like, "Qué rollo," and I'm like,
No,
"That's
not
weird.
that one.
Don't say that."
¿Qué rollo?
¿Qué rollo?
¿Qué rollo?
Yeah, it's gonna be funny.
Is that like how cool?
Yeah,
Yeah.
then I almost had it.
Like
What's up? Kind
yeah.
of.
Oh, like what's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's like when somebody's talking, you just kind of say it, and it just means like.
The word that I never knew was chido. I never knew that it meant cool, right?
Chido.
Yeah.
That was just I don't know. Nobody taught me that word ever. Obviously, my parents never taught me that word.
Because your parents weren't ghetto.
Yeah, I guess so. Is
It's
that
ghetto.
a getaway?
Yeah, it's
No,
ghetto.
but even like my aunt, who's like the most elegant. Shout out my aunt, my tia Isla. Shout out. She's probably not watching this, but it's all good. She would say Cheeto, and she's like pretty like she grew up in the city and all that, so her family's all city folk.
It was a front.
The front.
Yep.
Oiga?
No, it's 2 words.
Well, what is it? Is it like what's the term describing or what?
Yeah.
Or the phrase?
That's what I'm trying
¿Qué
to
tal?
think. No,
It's not a greeting or nothing. Then
no, it's not
just
a greeting.
It's
It's like you just throw it in.
No, hombre.
No, 2 words.
Sorry, English speaking
dude.
folks. We're
I know. We're just throwing things out.
yeah.
It's like
It's
bugging me
what
so
is it? No manches.
no.
Oh.
It was like nothing like no manches or no mames. It
Mm.
was
Oh.
fuck.
It's an interjection though.
Kind of like ni modo. What does that mean? That means
Oh yeah, ni modo.
like oh.
It's
well.
like it's like whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like that, but it's 2 words. We'll come back to it.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
sorry, everybody.
He's gonna say it like
I
at the,
hyped y'all up to
we're
start
gonna
a story,
we're
and
gonna
then-
end we're gonna be ending the podcast. Hey, wait, no, guys.
2:00 in the morning. That was it.
It's probably 2 days from now.
Please don't do it. The next podcast you be. By the way, guys,
And then
I
you forget again.
still have no fucking idea.
I'm gonna like this the rest of the podcast.
It's
Like
like
I twitch.
have you seen the guy the steel versus feathers thing?
oh, dude, I love that. Lenny, right? That's
I think so.
Lenny.
Have y'all
His name's
seen it?
Lenny. Have y'all seen it?
No.
It's so fucking hilarious, dude. So he
you wanna-
comes in. Yeah, he comes in and it's like one of those PBS shows where like they talk to the audience
Yeah.
and he's like, "So what's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?" And he's like, tick, 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 "Ding, right, steel because steel is heavier than feathers." And then it goes away and it comes back and they're trying to explain to him like, "No, they weigh the same." Like, what? Like, yeah, a kilogram of steel and a kilogram of feathers, they're both a kilogram. They weigh the same. But the steel is heavier than feathers. And he's just like so like he can't process.
He's such a good.
So
he's really good actor.
Yeah.
Like you just see it in his eyes. He's
And
just
then
like
it comes back to him again, and they literally have a scale with a little bit of steel and like a huge ass thing of feathers, and they're both a kilogram. He's like, but look at how many feathers that is. That's cheating. He's just like his facial expression.
That's some solid
like,
comedy.
yeah.
That's some solid ass comedy.
Somebody made a meme that was Steve Rogers before he got the serum. And it was like, before it was the guy who can lift feathers, and then after the serum, the guy who can lift the steel. But it's the same amount. Oh, shit.
Going back to my Spanish thing.
Yeah, I was this whole I was like I did that little silent thing for a reason because I felt like he was gonna just throw it out there at that moment.
Oh, anyway, going back to that Spanish thing.
Yeah.
There's this. I had this tendency working at Cargill that
it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead. Ask Siri.
That everybody there spoke Spanish.
Right.
And I felt kind of like judged, like I was judgmental, like.
Yeah.
But then I also felt like, how dare you assume that I speak Spanish? That you come up to me and then you give out at me because I know, like, how dare? Well, who told you to assume that I speak Spanish?
Everybody's just assuming with each other. I felt like that. I felt like I get the opposite. I felt because of like I don't know. I guess I'm just a little. Did you get the same thing? Mm-hmm. Where it's like people would come up and they talk to you like in like broken ass English, and you'd be like, "Hey, yo hablo español." And we go, "¿Qué?" Like I don't know how to describe the feeling, but I would just be like, "Damn, man! Like I could legit I legit got some privilege over here. Like, I can feel my privilege rising."
You can get a job just because you speak Spanish.
Yeah,
and you get paid a lot.
True that.
I got that my entire life. It's like, people would, they thought, I was of a different race or whatever. And then I get to, my husband's side of the family, and I'm like talking, and I'm like, sorry, my Spanish isn't great.
Yeah.
And his cousin's like, you have a nopalito on your forehead. Like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like,
they give you that Ryan Gosling look.
Now I'm offended because I've been white my entire life.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like I like a lot of my friends, they tell me all that. They tell me a lot of these stories where like, yeah, dude, man, I swear like those white people were looking at me different, and like I would constantly hear these stories, and I'd always felt left out because I never got that cool story where I'd be like, yeah, bro, all those people, they were looking at me all weird, and I was just like, fuck you. Like I never got that little moment because if I did it, I was just another crazy white person that's just that's what it was.
You were Herman.
Yeah.
You were Herman.
It even happened once when I was dating somebody, and I even made it obvious. I would talk Spanish, but she'd be like, "Oh, that's so cool that you talk Spanish." And by the end, because it was like a summer fling, and so at the end of the summer, I met her family, and it got kind of weird. What's your last name? I said Ramirez. And they're like, what? Like I don't know. Like I got that look, like even from her, like, wait, what? Wait, what? But it was cool. She was a great. I mean, she was a great person. That's what I meant to say.
Great fucking individual.
Yeah,
I'm not muting that, by the way.
Oh crap!
We're gonna zoom in on you.
At least I didn't say her name, so it's all good.
There's no. You don't know her name. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't take names.
It was just made out of thin air. Never happened.
She's pancakes too. Pancakes. You gotta give him a nickname.
Okay. Yeah, pancakes.
Pancakes.
I call her pancakes because when you throw a stack of pancakes, that's okay. Never mind.
Infused pancakes,
flapjacks.
Yeah.
Do you prefer flapjacks or pancakes?
You don't gotta whisper it.
No, I'm talking directly to this guy right here.
I don't like
waffles?
waffles or pancakes.
Whoa.
Those are two different things. So
I don't like any of it.
You don't like any of that?
No.
French
Wait,
toast?
what's your perfect breakfast then?
Like sausage, eggs, and like hash
why
browns.
is that so funny?
What's so
Sausage, egg, hash
Sausage
browns.
and huevos.
Yeah.
Two
Huevitos
huevos.
and
2 huevos and sausage.
salchichas.
I'm sorry.
Salchichas.
Or biscuits and gravy.
Yeah. Oh, brisket.
Yeah.
Brisket and gravy. No, that sounds terrible.
Oh, and French toast is gross as fuck too.
Yeah.
Leave.
I'm gonna have to ask you.
You just angered all the people that eat brunch.
I know. Every basic person. Yeah.
Dude, I've never.
Actually,
Wow.
I've never been to brunch. I'm not that cool.
A brunch?
Yeah, you never been to brunch.
you've been to brunch, not a brunch.
I don't know. I don't know.
If you don't know, you've
You've never been.
I've never been.
What about
If
you,
you know,
Krystal?
you know.
People
If you
go to
know, you know.
brunch.
You gone to that? Apparently,
To the brunch.
are you
yeah.
basic?
Yes, very basic.
What do you hold against brunch? I feel like
What do you mean
It's just
brunch?
late
I don't know what the
lunch.
fuck brunch
It's late
is.
breakfast.
It's-
before lunch.
Yeah,
It's- yeah.
between breakfast and
Between
lunch.
breakfast and lunch.
Does it matter?
and
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
it's a
Apparently,
thing.
apparently, like it's a big deal. Like
Apparently
people,
basic bitches do. Brunch.
yeah, people get drunk there and stuff. They
No, I
drink.
said
they-
basic as in you like French toast.
oh, I thought you were talking crap on brunch.
He wasn't saying brunch. He was saying
Yeah.
just breakfast in general.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
So you like oatmeal?
Oatmeal's fine.
Oatmeal's okay. It's alright. I feel like you only eat it because you want to be healthy. And you like put sugar on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's kind of
It
good.
was.
It was.
No, I had to text my coworker to see if he remembered it because I was bugging the fuck out of him.
You're all like, "What's up?" And he's all happy. He's never gotten a text. His phone's all silent and shit for the whole day. You hit him up. He's like, "Yeah, what's up, bro?"
Hey, what's that
Pretty
word?
much.
Okay, bye.
No, I was like, you remember that time Ray did this? And he's like, it's quien sabe.
Oh,
Can't
Right.
stop.
Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, who
Get
knows?
some-
Who knows, right?
Who
Okay,
knows,
so
yeah.
we know that, but he didn't. So he was like,
Can't
what
stop.
does that mean? Like what? He's like, quien sabe or whatever. I was just like, who knows?
And
Oh,
he
cool.
would say it all the time. Or?
No, he like I guess all my other coworkers would.
Yeah.
And he didn't know what it meant.
Oh, okay.
So this morning, like, it was one of those things where they didn't catch it because they didn't hear the first part. So I was present when he asked what that meant, and then he's like, "Okay." So we went about our day, and then I'm putting up my merchandise or whatever, and I just overhear my manager speaking to the assistant manager. I don't know what they were talking about, and Ray's just in the middle. I'm like, "Quien sabe?" Like he knew what it meant the whole time. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know why.
Dude, that's what that's what I love about our language. Because when I was working over here at a beef packing plant, there was this whitest dude ever. He had the tall, tiny little glasses, and like he would use all the words. And honestly, it felt like I felt honored every time he would say that shit. He's like, "Get away!" I was like, "You go, man.
You get it.
Good for you.
Good for you." I don't know. I feel like maybe it's different with other minorities and shit like that. But when people say crap like that, I'm like, hell yeah, you get it, boy.
Your card has been
also
earned.
worked at O'Reilly's with the white guy that spoke really good Spanish.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bigger
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah.
Even at high school, there were a couple of white people that
Yeah.
were taking like Spanish 4 and knew way better Spanish than me.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that's badass.
That
I wish I
cool.
could do that.
Yeah, so the Mexican would come in and go to me speaking Spanish, and then
How dare you assume that I was
pretty much I was like,
my
"Zach-
point exactly.
Zach. He was like, I don't know what he would say. 'cause I don't know
How
much
bad
Spanish.
is your Spanish? Or like where would you rate your Spanish?
Oh man.
Like a 1 out of 10. What are you?
Probably like a 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So honestly, because I think if I would have asked you that question a while back, you would have said like a 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, probably.
Because I remember you never wanted to you would just kind of avoid going.
Because I got that app. It's what the hell is it?
Is it
It's
the one
not-
with the bird?
it's-
Babel?
Yeah, Duolingo.
Duolingo, bro. Shout out Duolingo.
Yeah, Duolingo's is pretty
Is it a
legit.
What is it?
It's an
Duolingo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it teaches you other
Oh,
languages.
okay.
It's kind of a meme, but
It works.
It's
For-
not
it's
bad.
a little.
no,
it's
it
basic.
is it's a meme like in itself. Like I forgot how the whole meme goes, but they just it's kind of like the Triavago meme. It's just because it exists. It's a
Trivago.
meme. It's a meme.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's Trivago, by the way.
Trivago.
Oh, Trivago. Yeah.
He downloaded 3 Vagos.
Oh,
Yeah. I saw it on
it
the.
had the accent on the I.
Okay, by the way, I got a question to ask, and I hopefully one of you can answer this question because even my parents couldn't answer this, but
Okay.
maybe y'all got the secret sauce.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why?
Secret sauce.
Why the hell? And I think it's like the Univision channel or the Telemundo channel?
There's only two.
Yeah. Why the hell did when a commercial ends they do the phone sound? Why do they do that? Like, have y'all ever heard? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
We don't watch that much of that channel anyway.
Have you know what I'm talking about?
When Sábado Gigante got shut down.
Like legitimately, any commercial plays, and it'll do the little like a phone sound like that. Yeah.
They're calling the next commercial.
They probably still have analog stuff that they have to.
You think is that what's going on?
Maybe.
Because I always found that so weird. Like, what the?
Something
Why?
with their
Is that like
SIMD codes or
I
something?
thought,
Ask the video person. Ask Adrian. Call Adrian up.
Yeah,
there you go.
Get him back. On the cast and ask him.
I was wondering because I was always like, maybe that's a secret code for everybody, and I'm not. Just,
Didn't you have a story with Adrian at WT? Where you're like, Krystal's asshole brother, because we would make fun of. No.
By the way, shout out Adrian. What
episode?
episode?
Thing was.
What episode was Adrian on? By the way, second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check out episode 2 if you want to know who we're talking about. He's a pretty cool dude. He's great.
Not that I remember.
Oh, I thought you had a story.
No,
I just like
Fergie.
Fergie. No, it was. Well, Patrick did it to everybody though. I mean, like.
What?
No, it was Alex.
That's what I say.
Check out episode number 3.
Alex Ferguson.
When we talk about somebody, that'll be the like. If you don't know what we're talking about, just check out episode 59.
Well, it'd be a bad. It is me, Lewis, and Alex. It would be something. Adrian would say something. No, Adrian.
Oh, y'all would do that to multiple people though.
See, I told you.
And honestly, I would get that a lot too. Like it did fuck me up a little bit because I remember like I loved algebra class. I loved it. I loved it with a passion. And I actually got it right. And then I remember like this one day I was like, hell yeah, I know that fucking answer. And I raised my hand and I go, and then fucking, I don't know if he even remembers it. We're still pretty cool. So I'll shout him out. Gerald Padilla, you motherfucker. I yelled it out. I was like 42. And he's like, no, we're not. And it was very wrong, by the way. It was very wrong. So yeah, shout out, man.
I like the comedy of moments like that where it's like you don't even see them, you just hear it.
Oh yeah.
Like you say your answer, you just like it's quiet, and then no, just from the back. Like picturing that, that's what makes it funny to me.
Oh, where's that? There's a book. I think it's what's that one where they travel in space? Hitchhiker's Guide to
the Galaxy.
Yes. So have y'all guys ever read it or seen the story?
I've seen the movie, but it's been a while. Honestly, didn't like it.
So this part of the story is like they go to this big old like they build this like big old machine, right? And it knows everything. So obviously when you have a machine like that or something like that, an entity, what are you gonna ask it? The big old question: what's the meaning of life? And so the machines are like, okay, give me 10,000 years and I'll come up with the answer. And so they go through civilization, like they exist for 10,000 years and they finally, everybody's celebrating. Yeah, it's been 10,000 years. We're going to get the answer to the meaning of life. Let's go. Everybody's cheering like crazy. And then those like two little girls that asked the machine or whatever, the question. And so when they come back, they're all old. They're still little. They're all old as hell. And
10,000 years.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. They're telling the story in this part of the book and the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, they go to it and they're like, oh, and the machines are like, oh yeah, I got the answer. 42.
Is it 42? I think it is.
And then like everybody just stops and you can hear like one guy in the back, 42. That kind of like that guy.
Yeah. You just hear something, but you don't see who said it.
Pretty dope. And if y'all guys want to know what happens next, is basically she gives them the answer, and she's like, "Oh, well, that's just the answer. You're gonna have to give. That's part of the." She says something like, "You're gonna have to give it to the other person." Is it like another machine? Mm-hmm. You have to give that number to that, and wait another 10,000 years. Pretty good. Y'all guys should check it out.
Sounds like you answering Munky's last name.
Yeah.
And by the way, spoilers. If you guys probably never check it out, it's highly hinted that the reason that the number 42 is the meaning of life is because it happens to come after 41 and before 43. That's all it really is. Like that's
That's the explanation.
By the way, big, sorry to ruin that little part of the story.
Spoiler alert after the spoiler.
Were you okay? All right. By the way, before we head out, talk a little bit more about like your product. Like, you said it's good for acne, right?
There's lots of products. So we have different regimens for different skincare issues.
And
if you have skin,
yeah,
there's something.
if you have skin,
there's something for you.
Yeah.
Epidermis.
Dry skin.
You have an epidermis.
I like the fancy version of fingers.
Phalanges.
Get your phalanges right.
Make them look young.
I still don't know how to spell that word. Is it F or PH?
PH.
No.
PH.
Oh yeah, it is. You're right. It is. I know that. I knew that the whole time.
Never
mind. There was a.
So did you, fool.
Was it one of the earlier casts?
What?
Was it one of the earlier casts that we did? We did a trial cast.
It was a 30 for 30.
Oh, we did a trial cast, and we're actually planning. It was gonna be like, can we tell them? Like, is it too early to tell them like what we plan to do with that one? I mean, I guess I kind of have to say it.
Yeah, you have to say that.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, something to look forward to is we had
long ass beat.
we had a bunch of trial casts before we started recording, and one of the casts we got the bright idea of consuming allegedly consuming infused products
in a legal state.
And how do I best anyways, we had a bunch of gold, but a lot of the time most of us were kind of just like dying, like, or not dying, but we're just like kind of out of it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it up and we're gonna animate some of the best moments of that. So be on the lookout for that. And that's like one of the big projects that we're working on.
And back to your phalanges.
Yeah. What about the phalanges?
Oh, she was in the middle of her pitch and you cut her off.
Oh yeah.
You asked her a question. You know.
Well, I thought my bad. I'm sorry, sponsor. please still provide us with
no
stuff.
No more mics for you.
42.
Cancel the order.
But like, how can you tell? Like, what's the easiest way? You said it has a bunch of questions, right?
So you can take a quiz.
Yeah, you can take a quiz.
So like, what kind of questions? Is it really just simple questions?
Yeah, just kind of like, so would you say your skin is dry? Would you say it's oily? Would you say, like,
Can you just submit a picture and they're like, yeah, I can fix that?
No.
I can fix that ugly.
Actually, we do dermacosmetics, which is basically, it's like a tinted moisturizer. So instead of like a base that's going to ruin your skin, it's moisturizer that, tinted moisturizer.
Yeah.
And it just kind of goes with your skin. And so you can put a picture of yourself and it'll show it'll go off of your skin color, you know what I mean? So you can choose the different colors and it'll show
like
feels
a
better
pigment,
on you.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
Well, guys, if you really want to support the podcast, please check out Krystal's side hustle. She's great. I'm guessing she has great skin, in my opinion. But so if you want to get, what was the saying that you came up with? Do you want to say that or nah?
I don't know, whatever.
I really don't want to.
Oh, you want me to do the
Do you want Pat to say it?
I'll do
Patrick
the pitch.
can do the
Yeah, Patrick. Check it out.
What's the name of the thing?
Rodan Fields.
Rodana Fields?
Rodan
Fields. What was it? Oh, it was like, if you're trying to get your skin right, go to Rodan Fields. Good shit for bad bitches.
There you go.
And we out.
And we out. Ladies and
You
gentlemen.
practice that in front of the mirror a lot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All day.
Thank you guys for coming on. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to comment. It really helps out on the YouTube algorithm. And we will see you on the next cast.